Yeah, so detached work is when we're sort of out and about working in the areas where young people congregate, working remotely from building-based projects, trying to engage young people on the streets or in the parks where they frequent. So, I mean, the primary purpose of what we do is to engage the young people on the street. So we'll try to use the tools at our means, whether that's sports activities, quizzes, to engage them. We do a lot of consultation. We've just done some consultation for the city centre space around sexual health. We've done consultations around safer streets. So it's really predominantly about getting the young people's ideas on what's affecting them in their community and what their feelings are on it. It's really important to get their views. You know, we all talk about young people this, young people that, but we need to ensure that their voices are being heard. And, you know, a really good way of doing that is catching them in their natural environment where they're hanging out, just giving them the opportunity to express what their needs are. Yeah. The street work or detached work is much better at engaging, harder to reach young people. With centre-based work, you're inviting people in, whereas detached work, you're going to where the young people are, which creates a different dynamic, which is quite interesting.
So on the bus, with every session, we try to get arts and crafts involved. We also, we try to encourage young people to get involved with cooking so that they can learn some basic life skills and food hygiene and health and safety, that kind of thing. We also do, weather permitting, sports outside, and then we also try to sort of get involved with games, but also games that involve sort of thinking about your future, your aspirations, your mental health, sexual health, as long as it's age appropriate as well. We respond to the needs of the young people in that session. So if we notice that there's maybe some problems with ideas on relationships or self-esteem, or perhaps they don't really know how to apply for jobs and things like that, then we'll make it about them and their needs. So we'll come up with activities that would suit that specific group on the bus. The ages range between 11 and 19 or up to 25 with additional needs. So essentially the mobile youth bus, it's literally just it's like a youth club on wheels. And so we can have basically just a really small space that's full of everything that a young person could want. And we can directly inject that into a village that requires it. So, quiet villages surrounding Bath. It just means that the young people there have access to the same facilities as they do in our places in Radstock and Bath. So yeah, and we see the benefit of it.
The Dungeons and Dragons group is a weekly games group for young people that basically don't really want to be part of a large group. So we came up with the idea of Dungeons and Dragons, which is a popular fantasy role-playing game where we have a dungeon master and they tell a story every week, and the young people, they create a character and play as part of a team to overcome any sort of obstacles that are put in their way by the dungeon master. I think there's been lots of memorable moments. The group is very active, it's very loud, it's very lively. Young people really get into their characters. I guess the only thing sometimes I do laugh about is how brutal they can be. They certainly kill off a lot of characters in the game, so yeah, it's quite funny to watch that sometimes.
Street to Studio is a music project that helps young people or any young person who's interested in any form of the music spectrum. So whether they play, they want to produce, they want to sing, they want to rap, anything like that, musical. To have a space like this where you can come and just experience all the software and the equipment and the ideas, and it's important to have the equipment to be able to do it to a proper standard, just so they can see what it's like at that standard. Okay, so you're doing some form of music, you're writing lyrics, There could be some kind of, I don't know, some issue going on there where they want to, bring the lyric and relate it to the to what they're going through. We've just took on a new worker, Rosie, who's enthusiastic, which is great, and that will take, some of the side that I'm not too hot on, and bring that up too, hopefully.
This group is for secondary upwards, and it's a football skills group. So there was a few shaky moments at the start. You'd get a few of them going at the start saying, "Oh look, I don't want to do that. Oh, this ain't football. This ain't football. Just score a goal." And it's like, oh, well, it is football, and you've got to learn how to do the basics before you can sort of go advanced. So I wanted to show these lot and show them from the bottom upwards all about the first touch. And I remember the first session we done on it, balls were flying left, right, and everywhere. And then it was like the week after we'd do it again, and it got a little bit better. And then this week, we've done it this week, and there was only a couple of groups and the odd ball going left, right. Do you know what I mean? They're advancing, they are getting better. And it's not just, like I said, it's not just their football that's getting better, it's their behaviour behind it. Because if they do it wrong, they used to say, "Oh no, I don't want to do this," and just stand around. Now they're all doing it. They all want to do it. Do you know what I mean? They're all wanting to get better and improve, which is brilliant. We would like to obviously build this into a team. Obviously, whether it's either a five-a-side on the court, or maybe in future take it further as a secondary level and play other teams. I think the importance of doing this and encouraging the sports and activities within the secondary age group is massive. And I feel that's what these guys need, that extra, just pointing in the right direction, a bit of guidance. Because sport is massive for like your mental health, your physical health, and working together as a team with someone as well, communication. And my biggest thing is communication. It's amazing having it here for the community, and it is a community thing. Everyone knows Southside Courts. That's all right, let's go down and kick a ball about Southside Courts. That's what you did say as a kid. And it was a meeting point. And not only that, it's a safe meeting point.
I nominated Bertie because of his presence over the Bathscape programme. We ran the Bathscape programme for 2 years. Bertie came last year, predominantly just did kayaking, very quiet, new to kayaking, quite reserved in his mannerisms, and then he came back this year. Not only did he do the kayaking, he also did bushcrafts and tie-dye. He came on an Easter egg trail, and it was just great to see him kind of come out of his shell. It got to the stage where he was teaching other young people kayaking skills on the water, or socialising with young people that he'd never kind of met before. And it was just great to watch that leadership side come out of him, as well as kind of that social interaction with his peer group.
So I nominated Junior for an award this year because Junior attends the Dungeons and Dragons group, and at the start I think Junior did have really low confidence, and I think he found it really difficult settling into the group and basically communicating with other members. What I've seen over time now is Junior is so confident. He comes to the group every week, a major part of the group, enjoys just mixing with other young people, and I think Junior, you've come a long way, and I don't think Dungeons and Dragons would be the same without you, so well done, you deserve this award.
So I nominated Leah and Caitlin because they've made so much effort in every single session. They just show so much courage. They're so involved in the activities that we've been doing with them, like for the past few months. I'm just really impressed with their growth as well. They've shown a lot of confidence. And yeah, I just think they deserve it. I think they've worked the hardest and they've shown the most enthusiasm and a lot of growth. Really impressed with them.
Hiya, I'm Judy from Youth Connect Southwest. I'm the City Centre youth leader. I am nominating the Galdem Young Women's Group for an award as an entire group because they have done some incredible work on a survey that discusses young women's relationship to violence, and those young people led that survey as a group, and they analysed the answers, and their work on that survey and giving their really insightful answers has huge meaningful impact for the whole of Bath and North East Somerset and our intelligence. And so I think they've done really well. I think they deserve recognition for their work, and I'm really, really proud of them. So good luck, ladies.